I would say I'm a pretty sane person besides all the stuff I've done. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about, well, we're going to be talking about, and we're also going to be reacting about, cartoon fan theories. Anyways, some of this stuff is the most batshit crazy stuff I have seen reading. Like, some of this stuff, yes, it makes sense, but other stuff doesn't make sense at all. A good example. Is, there's a theory that Dora the Explorer is actually a computer game. The way the show is built, I can see that. No argument there. But you have other theories like, what's that? Frick. I was just on the website. I can't remember. Anyways, let's get into this. Alright. As we can see here, there are multiple cartoons with fan theories like Phineas and Ferb, Winnie the Pooh, Magic School Bus, which is a classic by the way, SpongeBob, Fairy Odd Parents, Jetsons, Dora, and Scooby-Doo. You see, with so much critical thinking and mental illness, you have a bunch of people coming up with the most insane theories that could ever be put out there. It's like these people grab some coke and proceeds to snort it again and again and again until they finally came up with the conclusion that, alright, you see, this person has ADHD. Let's go! Anyways, let's see here. Let's see here. Who is our lucky contestant? Who is it? Oh, there's one. Rugrats. Okay, Rugrats. Oh. I didn't know this website was gonna have creepy imagery. I just thought it was gonna be generic shit. We're not looking at that again. No. No. I'm leaving. I'm telling you, people have their schizophrenic episodes and they like make this shit. Anyways. I want that out of my head now. That's so fucking uncanny. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna take a drink now. Deep breaths. Alright, what's this shit? The 7 Deadly Sins theory. Well, this makes sense. This obviously makes sense. I can see this is one of the most this theory seems to make sense. Sandy has so much pride in her. Like, she is proud of being a scientist. Plankton is Andy. Well, that makes sense. That's like me saying, oh, the sky is blue, and someone else saying, on the contrary, the sky is actually, shut up, it's blue. Mr. Krabs is green. Well, he is sensitive around green. It doesn't. Alright. Gluttony is Mrs. Puff. That makes sense. Raph is clueless. Ralph is Patrick. Nuclear tech, yes. We're getting the deep territories now. We are getting into deep territories. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants takes place in Bikini Bottom, a fictional undersea community located underneath the real-life site called Bikini Atoll. Back in 1946, Bikini Atoll was used by the United States as a site for nuclear testing. Numerous bombs were set off there. Over the years, a particular notable one called Baker? What? Like, oh fuck, I saw that fucking baby image in my head. Alright. Was detonated in 26 meters underwater. This theory states that SpongeBob and his friends are so bizarre because they are the results of these nuclear testings. That's like Chernobyl. You have this radiation. Radiation like causes mutations, but it also causes cancer and death. This isn't Godzilla. So with radiation, the thing about this is that radiation can cause abnormalities within some animals. You see, there are some like frogs that got affected by the blast of Chernobyl. So frogs and dogs, and other sorts of wildlife in the area were affected and caused abnormalities due to the toxic radiation of the blasting. This is just pure schizophrenia. So, yeah. Okay, Death Note. Ooh, I like Death Note. Alright, the theories here are: Light is an unnamed Shinigami. The Shinigami realm was once like Earth. Nereal's albino. That I believe that. Misa was killed with a death note. That is interesting. The Shinigami realm is purgatory. In Death Note, purgatory can be acknowledged as an analogous word with the Shinigami realm. Both are gray realms. Both are gray realms where beings exist in a cold world, filled with grunge and grim, absence of any light. It is not known how Shinigamis are created, but they still all seem to maintain the humanoid, leading to the belief that they could have been human. Well, considering when you take the Light Yagami Shinigami theory into account, then that does make sense. However, it has been never mentioned. It never has been mentioned by being. It has never been mentioned that, or in the manga or the anime, that the Shinigami realm serves as purgatory. In fact, it specifically states that the humans simply cease to exist upon them. The only exception to this possible theory is in the Death Note relight one vision of God. The Shinigami realm was once like Earth. The Shinigami realm is sometimes seen filled with massive skeletons of long-gone creatures like dinosaurs or other creatures, indicating that the realm may have been once more environmental like Earth. There are currently no known knowledge about how the Shinigami realm was created, but the skeletons cannot be deceased Shinigami, as they turn completely to dust if they die. other schizo topics can we learn about today? Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget. Alright, the gist of it. Dr. Claus is the real, original Inspector Gadget, seeking to take down the company that replaced him with the identical robot after he suffered a crippling accident. This is retarded. Okay, I know it's gonna end the video, but hear me out. Dora has Down syndrome. That kind of sounds like something someone would make up as an edgy joke in the 2000s. Dora has a secret brother who is a member of the CIA. What? The what? I know it's a cartel, but what is the huh? Alright, what you're talking about is the Jalsico New Generation Cartel is a Mexican criminal syndicate based in Jalsico and headed by the Nemesis. The cartel has been characterized by extreme violence and public relations campaigns. That's insane. The next period. Dora's parents are dead and we're involved. Why is it always the cartel? Dora has dementia or schizophrenia. The people who made these theories have schizophrenia. What are you talking about? Okay, this is just straight up stupid. This one is the one I was just talking about. Dora. The way the show is built, actually didn't remind me of a computer game as a kid. I actually thought about that. Cause like, it's like, can you see my depression? Where is it? Here, there it is! Like that. Yeah, this one's just edgy. Can't talk. This is just edgy internet stuff. It's hideous. Okay. Cosmo and Wanda are actually antidepressants. This fairy. Okay. Maybe I believe it, maybe I don't. Let's see the premise. The fairy. I know what you're about to show me, and I'm not gonna look. Timmy's fairies are antidepressants, and he abuses their magic or something. Some of this stuff is sad, as you can tell. No, we're not talking about the. Yeah, no. Danny Phantom and Timmy Turner are the same person. Now this just sounds dumb. They're made by the same person, who is Butch Hartman. Butch Hartman. That guy. Poof's real dad. Oh yeah, I remember. Poof, whatever. Putin, Poof. Poof's real dad, some people speculate, is Wandissimo. A stereotype. a stereotype of sexy Mexicans. You wanna know what I just realized? Some of the characters in this show, actually, their last names are like reverse, like what's good? Chet You Betcha. Think about it. The news guy, Chet You Betcha. Chet You Betcha. You betcha, Chet. Huh? Huh? Okay, now I'm going crazy. Um, what else? Um, Cosmos stupidity. Okay, now here's the thing. Everyone has stupidity, including me. I'm the king of it. You cannot top me. Um, when the Fairy Odd Parents first appeared, Cosmo was actually smart, but he just got dumbed down. Kind of like me. Anyways, I had enough of this. I don't want to suffer a manic episode just by looking at this shit. So I'm done. I'm gonna go. Um, ha- have a good time. Bye now.